You probably don't know me, but odds are you feel bad for me. You see, I'm Prospector's wife, Tara. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that poor woman. The truth is, he's the sweetest guy. Most of the time. But when he starts rambling, yeah, you have no idea. It's actually far worse than you can imagine. Here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
Drivers hoarding their turn signals like it's a trade secret or something. Using a blinker isn't like leaking classified documents. Memorial Day weekend hits and suddenly everybody's weaving through traffic like they're auditioning for a spy flick. Turn that little lever. Use it, you lane dancing maniacs. Or I hope GPS reroutes you to a dead-end alley.
Really?
Picnickers turning rest stops into garbage festivals. Seriously, the highway shoulders look like a landfill through a rave. Drivers are leaving behind a crime scene of plastic cups, greasy napkins, and who knows what else. Pick up your trash, you idiots.
Seriously?
And rubberneckers treating every fender bender like a blockbuster premiere. Good Lord, nothing says Memorial Day traffic like people slowing down to stare at a dented bumper like it's a show. I'm stuck in a mile-long jam because someone wants a front row seat to a tow truck. It's just a rollback. It ain't a Tom Cruise movie.
Nobody cares. You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
You want to sit in a room debating train stations and opioid cash? You can. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
And in PA, Luzerne County is looking for volunteers to fill the seats on the boards like the Area Agency on Aging and tax assessment appeals. Applications are on the county website or through the council clerk.
All right, great, Kate. So they're begging people to sit through 3-hour meetings about zoning permits. It's like they're holding auditions for a community theater flop. Yeah, sign me up. I'd rather watch paint dry at the county's Hazleton Annex.
Come on, Prospector. It's a civic duty. The council's also voting on buying a historic train station and handling opioid settlement funds.
I would say that voting is a civic duty. Anything else to that, you're asking for too much. A train station? What's next? A telegraph office? You're going to turn it into a hipster coffee shop? Or is it just going to sit there and collect dust like my uncle's model train set? I'm betting they spent $1 million to preserve the history, and then it ends up being a place for pigeons to hold their weekly conventions.
They're also revising the county charter for a possible November vote. It's a big deal for local governance.
Revising the charter, it's going to be like 500 pages of jargon that nobody reads. I'm picturing a bunch of guys in suits hunched over a table arguing over commas. Oh, we need a semicolon here. Sounds like they're just swapping out one 500-page snooze test for another. I'd rather read the back of a cereal box.
And Tara Fox, the mental health administrator, raised concerns about the Senate Bill 716, which could mess with the involuntary commitment process for addiction.
All right, perfect. They're making it harder to help people with addiction? Are you kidding me? That's like telling a firefighter, hey, put that fire out, but you can't use water. What's the plans here? Thoughts and prayers? Why not just outlaw hugs while we're at it?
If you want to get involved, check the county website. Luzerne needs your voice.
Or, just yell at your neighbor's dog. Same impact, less paperwork.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Wilkes-Barre just announced that John Oates will headline their free summer concert. Residents are like, we love Hall & Oates, but couldn't we get the one who sings? Or at least the one who doesn't look like a discount Burt Reynolds? Jussie Smollett donated $50,000 to charity as part of his settlement with the city of Chicago. The charity is Fake-A-Wish. Wilkes-Barre police are handing out trading cards to seem friendlier. Kind of like Pokemon for cops. It's a bold move, but I'm pretty sure kids are just trading them for like a Charizard or a get-out-of-jail-free card.
It's 60 Minutes meets Gone in 60 Seconds. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
It's time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and we're going to be calling a vegetarian restaurant in Northeast PA today and offering a soy substitute that's probably meat. Let's see if they'll go for it. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Thank you for calling Chlorophyll Cafe. This is Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa, can I speak to the manager? This is Rick Johnson.
I'm the manager. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, listen, I've been to your cafe a couple of times. I noticed you guys serve a lot of tofu dishes, and they're meat substitutes, right?
Yes.
And your tofu is probably very popular.
It is.
Okay, I have a friend that can't go to your cafe because they have a soy intolerance. It just messes up their system like crazy. Have you run into anybody like that?
Yes.
All right. I have a product that I think will fix that, and you could introduce it in your cafe. It's called No-Fu. I was wondering if I could bring it by and you could try it. I think it'll blow you away. It tastes exactly 100% like tofu. It's got the same consistency. It cooks the same way. So it's a 100% vegetable-free soy substitute, No-Fu, and I've developed it myself.
Wait.
Yeah?
You said vegetable-free?
Yeah, no vegetable products are used because, that's on some people's system, it wreaks havoc. They get gas, bloating, it's painful, right?
Right.
Okay.
But we're a vegetarian restaurant.
Right, okay.
So how are you wanting me to introduce a vegetable-free ingredient into my restaurant?
Do you have to eat vegetables? I mean, you don't, right? You have several meat substitutes. They're all soy products.
Right.
Okay, well, I have a soy substitute.
No food.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't have vegetables, then what's in it?
Well, it's 100% organic, free-range poultry. So it's all sustainably and compassionately harvested. And so what we've done is broken it down. We've taken the protein and we've repurposed
it. This is a
it.
vegetarian restaurant.
Right.
We don't have any type of animal products here.
Well, this is for people that can't eat soy, though, and you only have soy as a meat substitute, right?
No, there are a number of other vegetable dishes that people can choose from.
Yeah, but it wreaks havoc on their systems. They need something that they can eat and enjoy. This soy vegetable substitute, and that's what No-Fu is.
Don't do animal products here. I think I'd have a lot of upset customers if I put something poultry related on our menu.
Well, why would they be upset? I mean, nobody cares about the soy intolerant.
We definitely care about the soy intolerant, but there are reasons why I'm not going to trick people into eating meat.
Put it on the menu.
This is a vegetarian restaurant. I'm sorry. I'm not going to put a poultry dish on my menu.
It's an option. So it's a no for No-Fu.
No, definitely not.
Okay, you don't think this is the future of the soy-intolerant food industry?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
I think you're missing out on a huge opportunity. No-Fu's really going to catch on.
No.
I even had some T-shirts made.
I think that this T-shirt's okay.
Yeah. No-Fu T-shirts.
I think this conversation is over. I'm not going to continue listening to this.
Hold on.
I'm not putting this on my menu.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just...
What?
I do have a non-meat soy substitute called Prosi. Have you tried that, Prosi?
No, I haven't. What's that?
It's a phone prank we're playing on you right now.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No, Melissa, it's not real.
I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, it's Prospector from Rock 107. There's probably a lot of meat eaters out there that want to get vegetarians to switch back. I'm sure you hear it all the time, so I thought we'd just give you a call.
Oh, yeah, we get that a lot. All the time.
So it's 100% no for No-Fu, right?
100% no.
We're number one. We're number one. Or you might be saying we're number one. Good morning. It's a Prospector Show on Rock 107.
A study finds that Americans curse more than any other country on earth.
And most of that's me. That's right, Kate. We're number one.
Find out why with today's list of top 5 reasons Americans swear more than anyone else.
Here we go. Number 5, America's team is the Dallas Cowboys. And have you watched them play in the last 20 years?
Top 5 reasons Americans swear more than anyone else. And number 4, airplane seats are getting smaller at the same time our butts are getting bigger.
Number 3, we just graduated from college with $150,000 in debt and 0 in job opportunities.
Top 5 reasons Americans swear more than anyone else. And number 2, Southwest started charging for bags.
And the number 1 reason Americans swear more than anyone else. Hey, you try watching Tom Cruise hang from a plane without screaming, F yeah!
Prospector can be a little hot-headed. Sometimes he can be selfish. He labors to get through most social interactions.
Sometimes you can be kind of a jerk.
Today, he asked the question, am I a jerk? On Rock 107.
All right, am I a jerk? My nephew is graduating from middle school this year. Middle school. And yeah, I was invited to the party they're having for him. It's middle school, okay? It's not like he's done with school. He's got at least 4 more years of school. It's not like he's done with high school and he's moving on to college or anything like that. He's literally going to the school across the street from the school where he attends now. But we're having a party. It's ridiculous. Let's celebrate every achievement, no matter how minor or nonsensical. It's gotten out of hand I don't want to be a part of it, Kate. So I said, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't make your party. I have to do a remote broadcast for the radio station that day, so I won't be there. Does that make me a jerk?
I'm saying no, Prospector. It does not make you a jerk. I feel like you could find something better to do that day.
I feel like that's the right answer. I am not a jerk. But I always feel like I shouldn't be a jerk, and oftentimes I am a jerk. Let's start off on the rock lines here. Rock 107, what do you think? Am I a jerk?
Yeah, you're not a jerk. Every time somebody takes a fart, you don't have to have a party for it, you know?
That's true. And plus, I heard the fart party always stinks anyway.
Yeah, no, you're not a jerk.
All right, so I'm not a jerk according to him. What does the world of social media say, Kate?
Jane from your Facebook said, sorry, but yeah, Prospector, you're a jerk this time. I get your rationale, but A, he's your nephew. B, it's a chance to get together with family. And C, they can turn on the radio and find out that you lied. So just go to the party.
I'm going to say two things. A, the A comment makes sense. He's my nephew. B, the B comment, it's a chance to get together with family. I'm always looking to avoid that. I'm sorry. Got a text here to the Rock Lines, 1-888-ROCK 107. I agree with you 100%. You don't need your graduation for everything. It's ridiculous.
It's just an excuse for a party at this point.
I guess. Then just say that. We're going to have a party.
Bobby from your Instagram said, not a jerk this time.
All right, I'll take that. On to the rock lines. We got to figure this out. Nephew's graduating from middle school. I don't even like to say that phrase. My nephew's leaving middle school and moving on to high school. He's crossing the street. He's riding a bigger bus. He's taking more books with him. They're having a party. Does it make me a jerk?
Prospector, I know you're cheap, but you're definitely not a jerk on this issue.
I mean, what are we going to do? Celebrate every time the kid goes to the bathroom on his own? Come on.
I mean, really, it's just really minimal achievement.
Celebrating these minimal achievements, it makes everything else, the big ones, less special, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if it was some substance, yeah, you would have been a jerk, but absolutely not this time.
Not a jerk this time, Kate.
Well, Nancy from your Instagram said, no, you're not a jerk. You had to lie, so you didn't hurt anyone's feelings.
I like how she said I had to lie. Not I chose to lie. I had to lie to not hurt anybody's feelings. I could have just said, I'm not going to that piece of crap. All right, am I a jerk? What do we think?
Leonard from our TikTok said, I didn't know you were related to Jethro Bodine. Cue the banjos, but no, you're not a jerk.
All right, I think he's insulting my whole family there. And I'm okay with that. On to the rock lines one last time. My nephew graduating from middle school. He's leaving middle school and he's moving to high school. They're having a big party. I'm not going. I said I got a remote that day. Can't make it. Does that make me a jerk? Let's find out. Rock 107.
Good. I don't think you're a jerk at all, my friend. I think you're going to be okay on this one. Like you said, we're celebrating every minor little achievement, and it's making us a bunch of sissies.
What about me tossing in that little lie about having a remote? How about that? Does that make me a jerk?
No way, man. I mean, Jesus, that's not too bad. I mean, I've done little white lies like that before.
A little white lie, just to make it a little easier. Greasing the wheels of the social construct here. You know what I'm saying? So what else do we got here?
Well, Benjamin from your Facebook said, it's family and you're making up a reason not to go. You're a jerk on this one, Prospector.
So in the question today of am I a jerk, for my nephew having a middle school graduation as he leaves that and goes across the street to the bigger high school, and they're having a party for him. And I said, I'm sorry, I can't go. I have a remote broadcast that day because I didn't want to go to the party because I think it's stupid and ridiculous to celebrate somebody leaving one school and moving to the other across the street. The answer today, does that make me a jerk? According to you, Northeast PA, and I'm a little surprised by this, Kate, no, I am not a jerk.
It's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Firefighters in Raleigh, North Carolina rescued 14 kittens from an abandoned home that caught fire last weekend. No one was seriously injured in the blaze, and the kitten's mother also made it out. Animal Control is now caring for the kittens and finding them forever homes.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Classic mom question. If your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? This guy obviously said yes. A 29-year-old man in Vancouver, British Columbia, had to be rescued last week after he jumped off a bridge on a dare and got stranded on the side of a river. Someone called it in, the fireboat made contact and gave him a life jacket. The Coast Guard had to scramble and pick him up, and paramedics took him to a hospital. Cops talked to him thinking he might have been trying to off himself, but it turned out he wasn't. He told them he jumped off the bridge because someone dared him to, and the fact that he'd also been doing meth might have been a factor. They treated him for minor injuries. It's not clear what kind of charges he might be facing.
Nominee number 2.
What's this guy supposed to do? Drink water? A convicted felon is back behind bars in Florida, and it's all thanks to the One Chip Challenge. A police report called it the Hot Chip Challenge, but it's the same thing. It's when you eat a single tortilla chip that's crazy spicy. 36-year-old Darren Delkes was out on parole when he was caught on video drinking a beer at a bar after attempting the One Chip Challenge. His parole agreement said he wasn't allowed to have alcohol. He's got a long rap sheet with convictions for grand theft, burglary, credit card fraud, and selling drugs. It's not clear how they found out about the video, but they arrested him for violating terms of his parole. He tried to plead his case and said he only took a swig of someone's Corona because he'd just done the One Chip Challenge and his mouth was on fire, but he wasn't even supposed to be at a bar in the first place. The agreement also said he couldn't go to bars. His parole officer said he's a risk to himself and others when he drinks. His parole was set to expire in late 2026, but now he'll be spending some or all of that time in a jail cell.
And the winner is
the guy on meth who jumped off a bridge on a dare. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.